Hello, voiceover Bill Lion here, and I just forgot to turn on the blue snowball. I guess it was plugged in and everything. It was on, but I Audacity didn't automatically select it as the recording device, and I recorded an entire video, and it was a very emotionally charged video with no script, so I can't redo it, and I hate everything, and I'm not smart. Please bear with me. Please. I hate everything. I just hate everything. Enjoy the video. Hello, Bill Lion here, and thank you for 2,000 subscribers. This was originally going to be more of a storytime video than it was a thank you for 2,000 subs video, but you know, everything kind of worked well together, events lined up, the stars aligned, so this is what it is now. Now, E3 has come and gone, and I watched nearly every conference. I skipped PC gaming because I'm not a PC gamer and I had work. So, everything else I watched. E3 pretty dry this year. Everyone was calling it shit. I think we should be comparing this to E3 2012 because I went into this E3 super hyped, but what I realized after watching it is we have a new generation coming next year. So all the good shit's being saved for then. You know, like with Halo, I fully believe Halo probably could have come out this year if they wanted it to. But I don't know if you played Xbox One during the first year, but it was the worst experience of my entire life. I've never been more bored of anything than Xbox One first year. Xbox One first year, it's the term similar to Chinese water torture is thrown around a lot these days, but I really think it applies here. I really think it works here. Anyway, now before 2012, I wasn't really too into gaming. Like I played a shit ton of PSP and Nintendo DS, but that was pretty much it. I didn't do anything else. I didn't know anything about games coming out. So with games like Halo, I only got into in 2012, pretty late, I know. But yeah, I played Reach, I played 3, and I played ODST. Loved them, thought they were all great, and I was anxiously awaiting the arrival of Halo 4. I was so into Halo 4 that I used to watch this series on Machinima called Anoj Explains. So what that was, he'd basically trailer analysis, poster analysis, a new leak, this and that, every single week on Machinima. But so that sounds pretty normal, right? But we had a school trip for like a week to some place up in Newcastle, some like place where a bunch of other kids were and shit, where we'd all like have played games, adventures, all that crap. And I don't know if you ever saw one of those old Blackberries, but my friend Tyler had one of those old Blackberries, and on the bus, back, the coach back, we had these shitty in-ear headphones, looking at the tiny little Blackberry screen, watching YouTube, super hyped, freaking out, trying to get all the latest updates about this game. That's how excited I was for it. I was also getting into Skyrim around that time, so I used to sing the main theme of Skyrim, but just replace all the words of Halo 4. You get it. I was pretty hyped. Anyway, I pre-ordered the limited edition of Halo 4, but it arrives a day late because my mum thought that asking for day one delivery on a pre-order was going to cost more, even though I would have been happy to pay for it. So do you know what? Do you want to know what it was like? My mum came home on the 4th of November, the day that game came out, and all the curtains were closed. It was dark because it was winter, and everything got dark quickly. And I was just sitting on my chair, spinning around, God damn it, just spinning around on my chair like this. You know, if those Bart Simpson sad edits were a thing back then, I would have been listening to them. That's how depressed I was. My friend Zach went out he didn't pre-order the game. He went out to just Asda that day and said, "Hey, Mum, can I get Halo?" And she said, "Sure." And he's got to play the game day one, but I didn't. Miss the most excited out of everyone, and I had to wait an extra day. It's not important. It's not relevant to the story. Anyway, so day 2 of Halo, and me and everyone else that cares about the game in my friendship group is in the party together. It's me, my friend Sid, Zach, Aiden, Javier, I think, and another friend Tyler, the one I told you about earlier. Now, some of us are playing campaign, some of us are playing multiplayer, all having a good time. Aiden has his mic muted, right? And I'm like, "Oh, where's Aiden? What's happened to him?" I think someone said, "Oh yeah, no, he's just playing campaign, so he's got the mic muted so he can focus." You know, pretty normal stuff. So we're all playing multiplayer, we're having a good time, and then like an hour or two later, Aiden comes back. We hear his voice, he's unmuted the mic. And now, I don't know if you saw the trailers for Halo 4, but the trailers for Halo 4 were alluding to the fact that Cortana may die, okay? Because they say that AI can only survive for 6 to 7 years before they start getting split personality disorder and breaking. And they said that Cortana was reaching that point by the She was reaching that age in the like timeline of where Halo 4 was set. So I was thinking, oh, you know what? She's probably gonna die in this game. But you know, whatever. I hadn't got to that part yet. I was waiting. Aiden, he unmutes his mic. He comes back into the party, and 2 words, no, 3, 4. I can't fucking. Yeah, Bilal, you were right. Cortana's dead. That's what he said. First words back to the party, and if it was just me, I'd be pissed, but it would make more sense. But everyone was there. Everyone that gave a shit about Halo in any capacity was there, and you just the game had been out for 2 days. I got the game on day 2 because of that bullshit, and it pissed me off. It pissed me off. I would have given a kidney and 2 legs to play the game early, or just to play. If the price of the game was a kidney and 2 legs, I would have given it. That's how much I loved Halo, and it's all gone. It was all gone. All of the specialness and excitement for the campaign gone in an instant. Anyway, so there's not much more to that story. You know, we moved past it. Life goes on, right? Anyway, 3 years later, around the arrival of Halo 5, now, like you just heard earlier, Cortana died at the end of Halo 4. So, I'm sitting there, Halo 5 comes out in a week, I'm anxiously awaiting it. Now, I don't watch that much gaming content on YouTube. I did when I was younger. I think I'd pretty much stopped altogether by 2015. I think I watched like Game Grumps and Funhouse, but that was it, right? When they were Inside Gaming at the time. But anyway, you know, I didn't watch a ton of Let's Players, right? But Microsoft has a habit, I don't know why, but they have a habit of giving Halo out to fucking anybody and everybody. I remember watching Philip DeFranco back in 2015. He used to do that was when he used to do like a stream once a week or something. And he was just like, oh yeah, Microsoft gave me Halo 5 early for some reason. I guess I'll play it. So Microsoft gives Halo to fucking anybody and everybody, right? So I remember, I have to blow my nose. Okay, so now this happened twice. I can't remember which one is first, right? So, this is the first one, I think. I was sitting in an Xbox Live party. The game wasn't out yet. I pre-ordered it. I was excited, happy, waiting to play it like everyone else was. And we're just, like, so everyone has Halo 5 early, right? And they're all posting, like, I think up to the first 3 or 2 missions they were allowed to post. And they're posting all these stupid clickbaity fucking spoiler thumbnails, and they show up and everyone's recommended. I managed to ignore them for the most part because, you know, I don't watch too much gaming content, so not a lot of it showed up for me, but it showed up for all my friends, and they just weren't talking about it. We weren't talking about it. We're waiting for the game to come out like good, normal people, decent people. So we're sitting in the party, and I have this friend Marquise, right, black guy from Boston, and we're sitting there, we're talking, I can't wait for Halo, everything's gonna be fun, and he just drops, I can't count, I don't know how many words it was. Cortana looks weird. Cortana, the character that died in Halo 4, he just spoiled that she was back. Now, eventually I did play the game, and I found out that it was, the first 3 missions has her in like a flashback type of thing. She does come back in Halo 5, and she's the main villain. It didn't feel as special, okay? Even though I knew, because when they said Cortana looks weird, and I played the game and I found out, okay, it's just a flashback. But it just, knowing she showed up in any capacity, just took the joy away from it. Took the joy of the game away from me. The joy of finding out something special, something new. The next chapter in the history of Master Chief, whatever, you know, right. And I freaked out. Because it just, I love Halo. Of course, I've only been a fan of Halo since 2012. Not as long. I'm sorry I don't have an older brother to show me the game back in 2001 when I was fucking 3 years old. Okay, I'm sorry, but I have 2 posters of Master Chief in my bedroom. Okay, if a girl ever comes around, okay, she's gonna feel safe as fuck in my bedroom because there are 2 posters of Master Chief to watch over us, to protect us from ghosts while we sleep together. Okay, if that ever would happen, that never happens. I mean, Mary sleeps with me on occasion, but you know, she's not fucking real. She can't be scared of ghosts. Anyway, so that spoils for me. I get pissed off. I freak out about it. He apologizes. We move on. So After being desensitized to spoilers through both Halo games, I'm the type of guy where I'll spoil things for myself now. I kind of don't give too much of a shit about spoilers sometimes. Sometimes, right? Like if it happens, it's not the end of the world for me. But I've also gotten pretty good at forgetting spoilers until the moment comes up in the game, right? And then I'll remember it. Then I'll start thinking about it. So he mentioned this, and I had forgotten. I'd forgotten about the spoiler that Cortana's back in the game. So this is like a few days later. I'm at college. I'm sitting there. I'm doing my work. I'm excited. Halo comes out in a few days, and then my friend Taylor, he's sitting at the other end, like we're sitting at a row of computers. He's sitting at the other end of computers, and he just almost the same sentence. Oh, the same sentence. Cortana looks weird. So I used to do that. Push my chair back and look at him. Less than a week till the game's out, and you're just gonna tell me she's back? Why? Why? Everyone feels the need to. I hate. See, that's the thing. I get that you have to give games out early to people for like, you know, review copies and shit like that, but make them have an embargo about spoilers. If there's any people watching this that's ever uploaded an early gameplay footage of Halo and spoiled the game, fuck you, and I hope one beloved pet in your family gets hit by something, so a rock, a car, a plane, I don't fucking know, fuck you. Anyway, so I said this after the initial Halo 4 spoiler. I said to my friend Zach, sitting there playing the game, you know what? There's only one way I'm ever going to be able to avoid spoilers, and that's to become a big enough YouTuber for Microsoft to send me the game. And then, you know, we laughed off about it, and then shit went on. And then 3 years later, it happens again of Halo 5. I'm sitting there, me and Zach, we marathon Halo 5. We played from 1 a.m. till 7 a.m. to get through the campaign day one. Said the thing again, you know, the only way to avoid spoilers is to become a big famous gameplay YouTuber, to get the game early. And, you know, laughed again, whatever, done the joke before. We carry on. But now here's the thing. Like I said, I honestly believe that Halo Infinite, right, Halo 6, could have come out by now. Could have come out this year, maybe even last year. I don't know about last year. It could have come out this year if they wanted it to, probably. But like I said, the initial first year of Xbox One was so bad because it had barely any launch games. Like, yet 1 year in, we get to play the first 4 Halo games again. Ooh, whatever, right? But I feel like they're delaying the game so that they can have a good first year on the new Xbox, right? That's what makes the most sense. But there's also another part of me that believes, right? Because it's been like whoever's up there watching out for me, because there has to be someone watching out for me if they've delayed the game this long, right? So the way I see it is, God has told me that I have from now until the end of 2020 to become a big enough YouTuber from Microsoft to give me an early copy of Halo Infinite early before, because this game looks like it's going to be really fucking good. Okay, with the way the new Xbox looks like it's going to be performing, and the graphics, the return to the old art style, it's probably going to be the best game ever. It might just be the best game ever. So the way I see it is, God, during that press conference, spoke to me directly and said, Bilal, this is it. Okay, I've given you more than enough time. I started YouTube properly last year, and that was, so if we count my first blow up, that was like October 2018. So 2 years since then. God's given me a timeline of 2 years to get my shit together and become a big enough YouTuber to not have the game spoiled for me for once. And you know, the other times I made the joke about it, probably should have started earlier, you know, whatever, but I didn't. But now it's time to kick it into overdrive, people. I'm on my fucking grind now. Now I know I may have said that I'm serious about YouTube before, but I'm extra serious now, okay? No more low motivation days where I'm supposed to record and I don't record and I get a video out later like I'm doing now. No more of that bullshit. Because I swear to God, if I have every mainline Halo game spoiled for me, I'm just gonna I'm gonna yeet myself. That's it. Like, what? I don't deserve that. I've done bad things, but I don't deserve that. No one deserves that. To have every major installation of the thing they care about most in the world spoiled for them. Okay. I'm repeating myself now, but that's. If you want to know the secret reason why I do YouTube, you know, other people say, oh, you know, to meet new people, all new experiences, big career opportunities. Oh, meet fantastic people. You see, of course that right. Of course that's part of the reason. I wouldn't be doing YouTube if there wasn't money in it and all the other stuff in it. Like realistically, come on. If you say you don't do YouTube for the money, you're stupid because no one would do this as a job if you couldn't get paid for it, right? And of course, doing all the other cool shit. That's all there. But the real deep down reason, when you strip past all of the various benefits to your life it can have, the only reason I'm doing YouTube is so I can not have Halo spoiled for me. And there's like a secondary goal, you know, like in Assassin's Creed, you have full synchronization. Full synchronization goal to get invited to E3 2020. I really want to go to E3 to be invited to sit there and freak out and cry watching the Microsoft press conference on stage, see the celebrity they bring out next year. Did you see? Microsoft has a guy called Matt Booty. Okay, Matt fucking Booty. I want to be there next. I want to see the Booty in real life. Okay, that's why I do this. That's why I'm making videos. That's why I'm embarrassing myself out here. That's why I'm simping out here in front of everyone. I can't. I can't have Halo 6 spoiled for me. I won't. Anyway, if I continue that run, I'm getting heated. I'm starting to sweat. That's how fucking into it I was getting. That's how emotional I feel about this. That's how real this goal is to me. And if I continue on any longer, I'm just going to be repeating myself, and no one wants that. So, if does this mean anything? It mean I'm not going to become a gaming YouTuber. Don't worry. I'm not going to start uploading gameplays, right? Someone asked me to do that a while ago. I would never do that now in this stage, you know, because you can't grow gaming with gaming videos, and I can only do them with people, and it just doesn't make sense. If you watch like Will and E and people like them and how they have this second channel where they just do Reddit videos, when I get big enough, my second channel will probably just be that, if anything. And with regards to the influence of video games on the main channel, like a lot of you came here from my Boku no Hero video and my Elon Musk video. If anything, it's probably just going to be a standout video like that, where if a game comes along that I have enough to... Oh, the video I did last week, Revija. If there's a video game related topic I feel strongly enough about, I'll upload it here, you know. I'm not going to pivot or change the content. It's still going to be pretty much the same. Of course, trying to get better at editing. Very, very slowly at a snail's pace, right? But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to be doing the bare minimum I need to be noticed by Microsoft to get the game early. And maybe to get to E3 2020, and maybe even get the console sent to me. I'll pay for the console. I'm fine with that. I have to get in there early. I have to be the one that spoils. I can't be the victim anymore. And 25 minutes I've recorded for. I did not expect that at all. I think, yeah, that's about it. Bullshit! It's fucking carpet. No, it's not the carpet. It's cable. Ruin it. See ya.